Bitch, I think I'm Horus.
Bitch, I think I'm Horus.
I think I'm the motherfucking moon.
I think I'm the moon.
I think I'm the sun. I think I'm the pyramid. I think I'm the cloud. Bitch, I'm everything. I'm everywhere at the same time. Twitter.com/SoldierBoy.
Fuck you niggas.
Alright, what's good with y'all? I'm back again with another video. And this time, instead of talking about life and shit, I want to talk about, anime and shit. Because, I'm an anime goon, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is life. You know what I'm saying? I'm an anime goon, nigga. Fuck what y'all niggas think, for real. But yeah, in today's video, I want to talk about my top 5 favorite One Piece characters. You know what I'm saying? One Piece is my show, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not my favorite anime. I mean, it's up there. Don't get me wrong, it's up there, nigga. But One Piece is that show. Real niggas watch One Piece. You know what I'm saying? So let's start this video off with my top 5 favorite One Piece characters. So here we go with number 5. Gol D Roger, bro. Gol D Roger is a real ass nigga, bro. Like, alright, let me tell you about Gol D Roger. If you don't know, the self-proclaimed pirate king, you know what I'm saying? This dude is a legend, dog. Gol D Roger is the reason why everything is even happening in One Piece, dog. Like, this nigga's words, dog, is the reason why people are alive and dead and all that shit, dog. Gol D Roger started a new age of piracy, nigga. If it wasn't for Gol D Roger, bro, the worst generation wouldn't even exist. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to put respect on this nigga's name, dog. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, not only is he the reason for the worst generation existence, he's also a real ass nigga too, dog. Gol D Roger is strong as shit with no devil fruit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't need that devil fruit. You know what I'm saying? It's unknown, like, what type of attacks and shit he had. Obviously, he had a sword and shit, but he had no devil fruit. You know what I'm saying? And he was still cold, bro. The Pirate King, dog. The Pirate King had no devil fruit. His crew was cold. Rayleigh is cold. You know what I'm saying? Gol D Roger, like, easily, he had the best crew. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he had Rayleigh, nigga. The Dark Knight Rayleigh. He had a fucking Shanks, nigga. Shanks is a fucking Emperor of the Sea, dog. He was a part of Gol D Roger's crew, dog. And Gol D Roger was the nigga that gave Shanks his fucking hat, dog. Like, bro, Gol D Roger is that dude, bro. The coldest dude, dog. The reason the worst generation exists, and he had the coldest pirate crew in One Piece history. Gol D Roger, that's number 5, nigga. Alright, number 4 is Piranha. I really like Piranha because she just looks cool, honestly. I really like her design. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't lie. You know, Piranha is one of the best designed characters, female characters in One Piece, nigga. She looks better than Nami, Robin, and all them other bitches and that no one fucking cares about. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas like Piranha. Piranha looks cool as fuck, and y'all gonna hate me for this, but Thriller Bark arc was like not that good. I didn't really enjoy it, and Piranha was like the only thing that made it interesting, because I like her devil fruit. If you don't know her devil fruit, it's the hollow fruit, and she can like make these ghosts, right? And there's two things they can do. They can make people turn really negative, right? And what I mean by that is, like, if her ghost goes through you, you become super negative and depressed and shit. And her other thing is, she can make the ghost turn into bombs. So she can like blow niggas up and shit like a terrorist. Like, so that's like some real ass shit, you know what I'm saying? But what I really like about her devil fruit is, since it can turn people negative, like, it makes people all depressed and shit, right? And she can make a nigga kill himself, dog. Like, like, think about that, dog. Like, if her ghost goes through you, bro, she can make a nigga like end his own life, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cold, man. That's kind of dark too. But yeah, her devil fruit is super cool. You know what I'm saying? And she took down all of the Straw Hats. She took down Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. She took it down to everyone, you know. If it wasn't for plot armor, dog, Piranha would have killed everyone in the Straw Hats, dog. Y'all seen it. Y'all see what happened in Clip, dog. They was all defenseless and shit, but you know, plot armor and shit. Bro, if there's like some real life shit, Piranha would have fucking massacred all them niggas, dog. Don't argue with me. Y'all know that shit's true. So yeah, Piranha, nigga. That's the number 4 spot. So now we moving on to number 3, bitch. Alright, number 3 is Marshall D. Teach, aka Blackbeard. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all why I fuck with this character. One, cause he's black. You know, I gotta fuck with my own niggas, you know what I'm saying? Blackbeard, he black. He look black, at least he got black people hair, nigga, so he black to me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta fuck with my own niggas, you know what I mean? But Blackbeard, let me talk about Blackbeard real quick. Blackbeard a real ass savage, bro. Alright, so, Blackbeard, right? Captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, you know what I'm saying? So a little backstory on Blackbeard if you don't know. He used to be a part of Whitebeard's crew. He was putting on that act for years, trying to get a hold of the Yami Yami no Me devil fruit, aka the darkness or whatever devil fruit. Yeah, the darkness devil fruit. And when Whitebeard got the devil fruit, he killed one of his own crewmates for that devil fruit, bro. That's some savage stuff, dog. He killed his own crewmate for the devil fruit, killed the crewmate, took the devil fruit, and then he left and made his own crew called the Blackbeard Pirates. Just a crew full of goons, you know what I'm saying? A crew full of real ones, you know what I mean? So yeah. And Blackbeard also possesses 2 devil fruits, dog. That's why Blackbeard a real ass nigga, dog. Name someone that has 2 devil fruits. Oh, you can't, because only Blackbeard has 2 devil fruits, dog. And here, I'm gonna show y'all this clip. And this clip is the reason why Blackbeard is one of my favorite characters, dog. Blackbeard, hold on, in the Paramount War, right? When Whitebeard was fighting Blackbeard, right, bro? Whitebeard and his crew, they lit up Whitebeard, dog. That shit was so cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blackbeard a real villain, you know what I'm saying? I love my villains, like real ruthless ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? So let me show y'all this clip, and this is the reason why he's one of my favorite characters in One Piece history. Bro, they lit Whitebeard up, dog. They lit that nigga up with bullets on top of bullets, you know what I'm saying? That's some real gang ass shit, but okay, yeah. On to number 2, nigga. My nigga Law. Alright, my nigga Law is one of the coldest One Piece characters, dog. Let's talk about his design, you know what I'm saying? I love the fucking tattoos he has, dog. Like, that shit be on his fingers, it says death and shit, and on his hands it's the symbol of his fucking flag, and that shit is on his back too, dog. And he got this big ass fucking weird ass shit on his chest, dog. All his tattoos look cold. My favorite tattoo on him is that death shit on his hands. That is so cool, bro. Like, he just like, it just makes it like that death on his hands, like on each individual finger. It just makes him look like 30 times cooler, bro. And I like the fact that he's like an anti-hero. Like, he's not a bad person, but he does bad things to do, like, I don't know, he does bad things, but all for the right reasons, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's an anti-hero, you know, and I fuck with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, I'm a villain type of guy. I like, you know, villains, you know, but I fuck with Law, you know what I'm saying? And the reason he's so high up on my list at 2 is because of his devil fruit. His devil fruit is my favorite devil fruit in the whole series. And let me tell you about it. I can't pronounce that shit, so I'm not even gonna say it right. So his devil fruit, right? He sticks his hand out and he says room. Like right now. You see that shit? That nigga said room. Stick his hand out and said room, right? And in his room, anything fucking goes, basically. He can, there's that shambles shit, dog. He says shambles, and that nigga be teleporting shit, right? So hold on, let me explain this shit to you. So one of the main moves in the room is called shambles, right? Any object in his room, he can like switch places with them, right? So for example, right, he can throw a rock at somebody, and he'll like snap his fingers to say shambles, and him and a rock will switch places, right? So rock would be at A, and he'll be at B, and when he says shambles, the rock will switch and go to B, and he'll be at A. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is cold, bro. And like, he be doing like real creative shit with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he was fighting, what the fuck? He was fighting Basil Hawkins, right? He was in a room, right? And that nigga threw a rock up in the fucking right at his face, right? And that nigga said shambles. And that nigga switched and sliced his goddamn head open, but the nigga didn't die, unfortunately, but yeah. And another thing with the devil fruit is he can give people eternal youth, but in cost that cost his life. Like, that shit is crazy, dog. He can give people, basically, they don't age, right? But it cost him his life, cause like it's a super like crazy ass technique, you know what I'm saying? And like, and that shit is cold. And another thing is called tact, right? He like lifts his 2 fingers up, and like anything in his room, he can move anything, right? And like when he was fighting Smoker, that nigga lift up a whole pirate ship. Matter of fact, let me show that shit right now. That nigga lift up a whole pirate ship, dog. Like, don't play with my nigga Law, bro. Law a goon ass nigga for real. Yeah, my nigga said room, said tact, lifted a whole goddamn warship in the air like a real ass nigga. So yeah, number 2 goes to Law. And now for number 1, you know what I'm saying? My favorite character in One Piece history, the coldest nigga to ever be introduced in this damn series. Here we go with number 1. My nigga Kizaru, bro. Kizaru is my favorite One Piece character in history, you know what I'm saying? And you know it's kind of crazy, because I don't really mess with the Marines, because you know it's fuck 12, you know what I'm saying? Since the Marines are basically like the police of One Piece, but since the Marines are kind of like evil people, you know I gotta mess with them, you know what I'm saying? I love my evil characters, nigga. And out of all the Vice Admirals, bro, Vice Admiral Kizaru is my favorite, dog. He is so cool, bro. Let's talk about his design, dog. Let's talk about the suit that nigga be wearing, though. Like, he looks really good in that fucking yellow, dog. Like, that's the coldest looking admiral, right next to Aokiji. You know what I'm saying? But he looks really cool. I like he's just perfect, bro. Like, I can't explain it. I just like everything he do. And look, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kizaru is like the perfect character design to me. Like, I like that nigga's like wavy ass hair. That nigga look like a fresh ass pimp, you know what I'm saying? Really, the pimp slap a hoe, you know what I'm saying? Goon ass nigga, dog. But let's talk about his devil fruit. His devil fruit is the Pika Pika no Mi fruit, and it's basically a light fruit. He's basically light, you know what I'm saying? He can move at the speed of light, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, dog. And I think that's really cool. You know what I'm saying? He be kicking and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, as y'all see from the clips, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta explain too much. The devil fruit is pretty self-explanatory. He's a light human, moves at the speed of light, can do cool ass shit. It looks really cool. And let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about how Kizaru almost killed Zoro. You know what I'm saying? Kizaru, just like Piranha, Kizaru would have massacred the entire One Piece crew, dog. I mean Straw Hats. I said One Piece crew. He would have massacred the whole fucking Straw Hats in 3 milliseconds, dog. Like, that's how much of a dog he is, dog. You know what I'm saying? But you know, plot armor. Zoro gets saved by Rayleigh, whatever, dog. Kizaru had that nigga Zoro on the ground, dog, with his feet. He was about to blast his head with a fucking blast, dog. That nigga Kizaru was about to blast this nigga's brains open. Like, think about that, dog. Zoro was about to get his head busted open, dog. Man, I make Kizaru as a dog. And you know what else I like about Kizaru? I like his personality, you know what I'm saying? He's a goofy ass nigga, and I'm goofy too, you know what I'm saying? So I can vibe with that shit. If you watch One Piece, you know Kizaru is like a jokester. Like, he'd be in the middle of fighting somebody to the death, and he'd be a joking and shit. And I think that's just so cool, cause when he was about to kill Zoro, that nigga was laughing and shit. Like, he was serious, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's just not a super, you know, serious ass person like a Kainu, you know what I'm saying? Fuck a Kainu, he the lamest admiral. But yeah, Kizaru, bro, it's just the perfect character, dog. The perfect One Piece character. And when I think of Kizaru, I think of myself, because you know, I'm a goofy ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm goofy as shit, and I'm a villain type of dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm a villain, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, Kizaru, bro, my favorite One Piece character of all time. So yeah, a little something different, you know what I'm saying? So like, dislike, don't like, lurk my video, and don't do nothing, whatever, dog. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy this shit, and leave your favorite One Piece characters in the comments. I'm interested to see what y'all like. So yeah, I'm out. Peace.